Greetings, happy salutations, happy Monday. It is I, Allie, while I drink my coffee with my cute little witchy poo and spider coffee mug. Good day. Almost choked there. Went down the wrong side, but I'm okay. So, excusez-moi. Oh, you speak French? Neither do I. Okay, so it is technically, let's say Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today is day trace of the liquid facelift. So let me take my spectacles off. Oh, Lord. Okay, so you can see cheeks. They look fine. They don't even look like I had anything done. Like there's no bruising or any huge issues. They're still a little bit swollen. Not really, not sore. But let's talk about the lips. Still swollen. Still bruised in some areas, not bad. I don't want to say they feel sore. I just feel like they've had something done to them. Like a little bit, not sore, not an ache, but you know, just a little bit of a slight achiness, like super, super light, nothing major. But, you know, as we said, 14 days. So let's not count our chicks before they're hatched, but everything's coming along really nicely. I love that the cheeks lifted up this area, so I no longer have huge creases, which is nice. Anywho, so that's a day trace from the fillers. Once again, I had that done on Friday, and today is Monday, so everything's healing really nice. I'm going to dedicate Mondays to menopause. I'm going to be starting to call them Menopause Monday, and every day I'll have a different topic of things. Now, last week on Menopause Monday, we went over the first of the list. There's like 40 symptoms that you can have, which basically last summer I had 23 and I thought I was doing so much better this year. And I looked back over the list and I had like 36. I'm like, how does that happen? It's supposed to get better. But it's definitely been fun. It's a journey. It's an ongoing journey. I'm not sure how long this journey is going to last, but it does change as you go. But today, let us go over the list, the other half of the list. And you might have some of these symptoms and not realize that, guess what? You're in perimenopause or, hey, full-blown menopause. Good times. So let's go over the list, shall we? Number one on the second part of the list, breast pain. I didn't have any of that, thank you, Jesus. But if your boobies are hurting and they're tender to the touch, that could be a sign. Headaches. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. I am happening here. Please hold. See more of me. Let me scrunch down. I'm so not tech savvy. Okay, headaches. I am a migraine sufferer, so I get a couple of migraines per month. Some that take me out for the count, where I have to be in the dark room with the ice on the neck, the whole 9 yards, or you know, I can just grin and bear it because I'm used to it. I started having migraines when I was in my 20s. So I'm kind of used to it, but sometimes, like I say, they do take me down for the count. So I haven't really noticed a change in that. But if you notice that you're having more headaches, more tension headaches, things like that, that could definitely be a sign. Joint pain. Yeah, kind of just like stiffness, achiness, that can happen. That comes and goes. For me, it's not a huge deal, nothing serious. I'm not feeling anything, you know, out of just your basic aches and pains, nothing crazy. But some people do, like their joints really hurt and they're achy and they're kind of stiff to get out of the chair and things like that. And thankfully, I'm not having any of that issue. Thank goodness. Oh, here's a fun one. Burning tongue. What the heck is that all about? And I don't have that anymore. I have to check because you become so used to having these symptoms that you don't even think of them anymore. But last summer, for a very long time, I had burning tongue, like literally like you've eaten something super hot and you singed your tongue. That's how it would feel every day. And that's probably why I didn't gain any weight, because I didn't want to eat, because it's like, what is happening? My tongue hurts. What? It was so weird. Why does that happen? I do not know. Okay. Another thing that is not on this list, but can we talk about vertigo? I have vertigo and I had constant, what is my camera keeps slipping? I'm sorry, guys. Better. Sorry, I've got a bang issue today. I had constant ringing in the ears, just like continuous, constant, non-stop. And that's when I thought I was really going to lose my mind. And I would just sit on the couch and just sort of be in a daze, like I hear this high-pitched noise and nothing they can do about it. Once again, I am the exception to the rule. I can't take any hormones, anything that's going to change my body chemistry, bioidenticals, anything like that. I can't. I just have to try to take vitamins or homeopathic remedies, which none have worked. So I just go through it. I just go through a symptom and kind of look forward to the next to get through that. And it's kind of been exciting. Yeah, not so much. Anyway, ringing of the ears, pain in the butt. All right, back to the list, because that wasn't on here, so that's odd. I'm gonna add that as an addendum. Electrical shocks. What is that all about? I don't believe I felt like I've gotten any twinges. I don't think I've felt that I've had any of that, but some people do. So if you feel like you got a little zing here and there, I mean, you definitely want to go to your doctor and get checked out. If you have any of these symptoms, it's time to go. Time to just bite the bullet and accept it. And really, I mean, you could start perimenopause like 38, 39. It can happen. It's just crazy. Okay, muscle tension. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't have that every day anyway? You tense your muscles if you're working on your computer or you're, in crazy traffic and during the day someone cuts you off and so I think muscle tension's kind of, I think who doesn't have tense muscles? Let's see, tingly extremities. So, I did just for a tiny bit, just every now and then, like pins and needles, but nothing crazy. Thank goodness, because that's an odd feeling. I hate that feeling. If you sit on your leg a certain way and then you get up and you can't walk, and yeah, not very good. Oh, one of my favorites, hair loss or hair growth in other areas. I didn't really notice that I was losing my hair. However, I did find hair in other places, like the side of my face right here, the patch. Oh, I still get it too. Patch right here, a patch right here. Way more hairs on my chin, way more hairs over here on my mustache, as my grandma would call it, over here. And basically I felt as though I'm growing a full-on beard. And my husband occasionally grows a beard, but has a goatee at all times. And I figure I am going to be hairier than he is by the time we get into our golden years. And you know what, by that point, I'm not gonna want to tweeze and shave. So I'm gonna be a full-on chia pet. And you know what, I told him, it is what it is, Jim. You're just gonna have to accept it. I'm hoping by then his vision is gone so that he cannot see all the hairiness that I'm gonna have. But yeah, and that is so annoying because 5 o'clock shadow, who the heck wants that? Now it has gotten better, but I mean, really? Not fun. But yeah, some people experience hair loss, I guess, like in their front hairline and things like that. I didn't really. Oh, and here was something super fun. One armpit was hairier than the other. And it still is. Like, how you check out your arms and you're like, oh, do I need to shave today? How am I doing? And I'd look and I'd have like one smooth, beautiful flesh side. And then I'd look at the other side that literally was like this, and I was like, holy cow, I just shaved. How did that happen? So yeah, I would have totally, and that's how it was. It was like nothing and then a full on tree. It was, I could have braided it. I could have, cornrowed it and add some beads, and I should have started a new style. That's a little bit better, but it's not a lot. I literally have to, I don't have to shave the right armpit very often, but the left every day because it's unsightly. Now go figure it out. What's happening with the hair follicles over there? Yeah, that was fun. Okay, let's see, bloating. I don't really feel bloated, but a lot of people do. So if you do, I'm sorry, because it's a horrible feeling. Allergies can intensify. Sure, why not? Because of everything else that we're having, why not we just have more allergy issues? So occasionally I have noticed that, like more sinusitis, more pressure, a couple of more symptoms. Why does this camera keep falling? I'm sorry, guys. Sweet Lord, help me. Okay. Let's see what else. Changes in body odor. Let's just move past that. If you stink, take care of it. Panic attacks. Well, after reading this list, I always had a panic attack. But yes, panic attack, anxiety attack. I've always had anxiety issues and have been medicated for those forever. Like I said, I started on a Zoloft, did a Paxil, now I'm on Cymbalta. Always had panic attacks, anxiety issues. like I said, that's for just a whole other episode here. But yeah, if you feel like that, like, you know, just out of the blue, you know, I was getting my lashes done one time and I had a panic attack, just laying there relaxing, having a great time. I love getting my lashes done, so no reason to feel any type of anxiety, and boom, it just came over me and I thought I was literally going to jump out of the chair. But I didn't, because I really, oh my God, I really love my lashes. By the way, if you're in Vegas, I go to Sassy and they do such a great job. Look, right? This will stay for weeks now, for weeks. It's great. All right, back on focus to the list. See, trying to focus. Okay, and last but not least on this fun list is osteoporosis, brittle bones. Yeah, so usually your vitamin D is low and you need to have more calcium or vitamin D and, you know, maybe 5 minutes out in the sun. You know, it's, this list is horrible, isn't it? God, it's crazy. It's it's amazing that we survived this. And they're actually going to start teaching it in schools to our older daughters and teens, because we are not educated on what menopause is, and for some people it can be so debilitating, and for others they can just breeze right by it without a symptom or anything, and that's great. But those who have suffered, everyone suffers at a different level if they are going to go through all these symptoms, and it's just your body's science. You know, we don't know who's going to get it and who's not going to, but some of it can be pretty severe. And I didn't have so many I'm not going to say physical issues, but I guess I did. I was lightheaded, dizzy. Every time I'd stand up, I'd get an immediate head rush and have to hold on to something. That lasted for, I'm going to say 8 to 9 months. It's pretty much gone now, but every now and then I'll get it if I get up too fast or something. Yesterday we were out and about and I got very dizzy in the store. Things like that can just come over you. It's so weird, and I'm so thankful that I didn't have to work and that I can, you know, just sort of stay home, and if I'm not feeling good, I could go back and lay down. But what if you have to work? What if you are a one-income family and you've got to get out there? So I think we need to educate more, and I think we need to find something, you know, besides hormones. You know, what is it that we can do to get through this without, you know, having to put more medicines in our bodies and things, and you know, but like I said in another video, I'm all about a good Valium and a Xanax, but sometimes what if that doesn't help because your body chemistry is just too strong? And, you know, like my body fought everything. So for about good 6 months, I didn't sleep. I was just a walking zombie. What about people that actually have to go to work? I mean, what if you go to work? What are you going to do? So I have read in my support group that they're going to try to find like FMLAs and things that you can do to take a break from your job and just sort of regroup. And I mean, it's a lot. If you don't go through it, and you know, I'm not going to scare you. If you haven't gone through menopause, you may slip right through it and feel great and not have any issues. Speaking of slipping. And that's awesome. You know, and I've spoken to some people that just don't have any issues, and some other people have severe issues, some people don't. So you don't know. But I think if you're prepared and you know ahead of time of what's going on, you can definitely feel like you're not going to lose your mind, and which is good, because like I said before in the other video, I went and saw a psychiatrist because I thought I was literally going crazy. So I think if we can be prepared and we prepare our girls to know it's just another stage, you know, we survive our periods, we can certainly survive this. So I guess I'll leave you with that for today. And I hope you have a great day. If you're already out and about and doing your thing, I hope it is a happy Monday. And take a deep breath. Enjoy this moment where you're at, and don't get stressed out. And I will see you tomorrow, where we will talk about something fun. I'm going to come up with something fun to talk about. I've got a couple of things up my sleeves. So have a great day, you guys. Be careful out there. Talk to you soon.